I think the biggest thing for first-year students coming to Washington State or really any university is to find a group of friends that share similar interests to you. And the easiest way I think to do that is to join an organization across campus. Whether you love music or whether you love creating content, there's a club or a group of students who share that same interest. So kind of get outside of your comfort zone and find those people so that you at least have, especially in Pullman, we're so far away from family that most people feel as if they're alone. But if you're able to find a group of friends and who share the same interests, they can kind of help you get through Pullman life and Washington State life. My first semester that I was here at WSU, I'm from Hawaii, so it's a big culture shock in general. But the first thing I did was go to the Cable 8 general meeting and sat in the back row because I knew no one and signed up for a couple shows. And semester after semester I kept coming back, and eventually I was the president of Cable 8, and I still talk to the friends that I met that first day when I went to the general meeting. So I'd say there's lots of things out there at a university. Just get involved more than outside of class. Class is cool. You learn a lot of stuff. You meet some people there through group projects, but for the most part, you're going to earn your, have friends from the organizations that you participate in.
The transition from leaving home to college can be really difficult for some. And I think some students underestimate that transition. They think they're going into a situation where, they're going to have so much freedom and so much fun, and they're going to have a lot of time on their hands to do whatever they want. So they underestimate the school side of things. We try to enforce this to students all the time, that they need to treat this like a job. And that's what tends to sneak up on them as the semester progresses. So we see a lot of students at midterms really shocked by their first semester midterms because they're not applying themselves, they're not studying as much as they should, they're not spending time reading or writing notes or visiting with faculty members. So first semester can be really difficult for students, being away from home and leaving friends and family. The first few weeks can be a fun time, but then after that it can cause a lot of stress. So the things I worry about the most is the transition from home to college, learning to do things on their own, learning how to manage their time accordingly, and treating school as if it's a job. Really easy to start bad habits in college. Very difficult to break those habits once you've created those habits. So things like going to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning on a regular basis and having to get up for a 9 o'clock class is not healthy and it's not good for you in the long run. And then you develop physical reactions to that. You have a difficulty sleeping on the weekends or during the week when you're staying up late. And then eating. When are you eating? Are you eating the times that you should be eating? Are you snacking when you're supposed to be snacking? Things like that. So, and it's never bad to take a nap. You can take a nap in college. So, so hopefully those are things that will be helpful.